Kilis, a lion who had once been King Aurelius's advisor, rushed forward and embraced him tightly.
Musa, is that really you? I can't believe it. Oh God, it's you. You're alive. It's really you. You came back.
He looked around frantically.
Aurelius, where is our king? He came back with you, didn't he? Where is your father?
Kilis was desperately searching for King Aurelius among the lions.
Look, Amari, Rassan, Musa came back.
He happily exclaimed to the other two lions, his eyes gleaming with hope. But Musa looked at him with heartbroken eyes and slowly shook his head. Kilis's smile faded instantly. The joy in his eyes dimmed, replaced by a deep, painful understanding. He stepped back in silence. The weight of Musa's words and the stillness that followed said it all. King Aurelius hadn't returned, and he never would. A heavy silence hung in the air. Musa, too, had been holding on to the hope that his father might be here, but he wasn't. That final flicker of hope vanished from both their eyes. The truth was undeniable now. It was over. King Aurelius was gone. Musa broke the silence by slowly stepping forward.
Kili, what happened here? Is it true? Was it Saber? Did he do all of this? And my mother, where is she?
Kilis looked down, his expression a mix of shame and pain.
I'm sorry, Musa. I'm so sorry.
What? Kilis, tell me. Where's my mother?
Kilis glanced down again, the weight of guilt pressing heavily on him.
It's all my fault. Everything.
Kilis! Where is my mother? Is she alive? Tell me!
Your mother is alive.
A wave of relief washed over Musa as he heard those words, but his need for answers remained.
Where is she? Tell me. I want to see her.
Calm down, Musa. They may hear you. Tell your friends to retreat to the river. If Saber's lions see them, or see us here talking with you, we'll be attacked without mercy.
Musa, standing tall with newfound confidence, replied,
We're ready to fight them. Let them come.
No, Musa, you don't understand. Please, trust me.
Kilis's voice trembled. His eyes filled with fear. The kind of fear born from witnessing horrors no one should ever see. Musa's expression shifted to concern. He understood now. Kilis was serious. He glanced at the pride standing behind him, their eyes full of courage and loyalty. With a steady breath, he raised his paw and gave the signal to retreat. Atlas hesitated. He was afraid for Musa. But when Musa looked at him with quiet reassurance, Atlas gave a reluctant nod and turned to lead the others toward the river. Kilis quickly gestured for Musa to follow. They ducked into the shelter of the nearby bushes, hidden from view, while two other lions stood guard nearby, keeping watch to ensure no danger approached.
What's going on, Kilis?
Kilis turned to him, his voice low and devastated.
Musa, trust me. I'm very happy to see you, but you have to leave. Saber has taken over everything. You're lucky we were here. Otherwise, they would have attacked you without mercy. Nowhere is safe anymore. This place, it's gone. There is no more Royal Crest Pride. There's nothing left here. Your mother, you can't go to her. It's not possible.
No, don't tell me it's impossible. I have to see her.
Musa, we don't have much time. We can't talk long. If they find us...
But Musa cut him off.
Kilis, I didn't come all this way just to turn back. I won't. I came here to save my mother. And we came here to fight Saber, to end his tyranny, to restore peace to this land.
He took a step forward, his voice growing stronger with every word.
This land, this pride, was once ruled by my father and by many noble lions before him. I won't let everything the Royal Crest Pride built, everything they stood for, be destroyed. Not by Saber, not by anyone. I refuse to let it all be in vain because of my brother. This is my home, our home, Kilis, and we will take it back. We will honor the fallen lions who gave their lives for this land.
Kilis stared at him, stunned. In that moment, he no longer saw the uncertain young lion he had once believed Musa to be. He saw King Aurelius in Musa's eyes, his voice, his unwavering resolve, the dedication, the bravery, the unconditional love for his family. It was all there. And Kilis felt ashamed that he had once doubted Musa, ashamed that he hadn't believed he was fit to lead, ashamed that he had stood by while Saber destroyed everything. And worst of all, that he had once believed Saber would be the better king. He couldn't escape the memory of that final night, the night he failed to stand by King Aurelius, the night he chose Saber, the night he turned his back on Musa. Now, the truth was painfully clear. King Aurelius had been right all along. He had seen something in Musa that no one else had. The heart of a true king, a heart full of compassion, loyalty, and love for his pride. Those qualities had always been there, but they had all turned a blind eye. And now, the consequences of their doubt and silence were heavier than they could have ever imagined. Kilis blamed himself for it all, and the least he could do now was help Musa see his mother. Musa saw the guilt and shame etched across Kilis's face. His expression softened, and in a calm, quiet voice, he asked,
"But why did you stay? Why didn't you take my mother and leave?"
Kilis sighed, his heart heavy with the weight of the past.
I tried, Musa. I truly did. But your mother, she refused to go.
What? Why would she want to stay?
Kilis took a moment to gather his thoughts, his gaze drifting to the ground.
It's her home. The memories still live in her. Memories of when everything was good, when you and King Aurelius were here. She couldn't let go of the idea that you both were gone. She still believed that one day you would return, waiting on the hill day and night. But it never happened, until today. And Saber was the only family she had left. After you and King Aurelius disappeared, we all thought you were gone. She couldn't bring herself to abandon him, not completely. She believes, or maybe wants to believe, that there's still some good in him, buried somewhere deep inside.
But look around, Kilis. Look at what Saber's done. There's nothing good left in him. You should have insisted she leave. You're all in danger.
I know, Musa, I really tried. Deep down, I think she knows Saber won't change. But still, she clings to the hope that he can be changed. It's that hope that keeps her here. And the love only a mother can carry.
Musa's heart ached. His mother's love, her hope, her loyalty. It was keeping her in the heart of danger. Then Kilis's voice dropped lower, sincere and steady.
I made a promise to King Aurelius a long time ago. He told me that if anything ever happened to him, I was never to leave your family's side. That's why I stayed, for her, and out of loyalty to your father.
He looked at Kilis with new eyes. He had always known Kilis was noble, but now, seeing what he had endured, the humiliation, the pain, the constant threat under Saber's rule, all for a promise, it moved Musa deeply. Kilis had risked everything, not out of duty alone, but out of love, loyalty, and honor. And in that moment, Musa knew without a doubt, Kilis had remained true, not just to his father's memory, but to the very soul of what the Royal Crest Pride once stood for.
Kili, they're coming!
Amari with Razan shouted, their eyes widening in alarm as they spotted Saber's lions approaching in the distance. Kilis's expression turned fearful.
Stay here. Don't leave the bushes. We'll draw their attention away. You must run afterward.
What about my mother?
Wait until nightfall. I'll come back. Wait for me. I'll find you. But for now, stay quiet.
He gave Musa one final look, then slipped out from the bushes. Musa remained silent, his heart pounding as the sound of approaching footsteps grew louder.
Kili, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on guard?
One of Saber's lions barked.
Yeah, my bad. I just wanted to rest.
Kilis replied, trying to sound nonchalant, though the tension in his voice was hard to hide.
You know Saber won't like that. You'd better get back.
The lion warned, narrowing his eyes.
Right, I'm on my way.
Kilis said quickly, backing away slowly. Saber's lions looked suspicious as they glanced around, but Kilis managed to draw their attention by starting a random conversation. Eventually, all the lions followed him and left. Musa listened intently as the footsteps faded into the distance. He waited until the lions were far enough away. He didn't want to risk Kilis's life. He knew that if they found out Kilis had spoken to him, he would be branded a traitor, and that would be the end of him. Finally, after some time, Musa returned to his pride, where they had been waiting patiently for his safe return. Musa gathered the pride and shared everything Kilis had told him, what they should do, and what lay ahead. No one objected. There were no questions, no disbelief. They all knew how dangerous the territory had become. Almost every lion in that circle had seen Saber's cruelty firsthand. They agreed with everything Kilis had said, his warning, his plan, his sacrifice. Time passed quickly as they waited for nightfall, nerves buzzing beneath their fur. Musa stood among them, anxious but quietly excited. The thought of seeing his mother again filled his heart with warmth. He couldn't stop imagining her face, her voice. After all this time and all the pain, after all the loss, she would finally be safe. He had promised himself he would never let Saber hurt her again. She would be under his protection now. But as the night deepened, Kilis was nowhere to be seen. Musa kept glancing toward the shadows, his ears twitching at every sound. The others waited silently, sensing his growing concern. Time slowed, the stars crawling across the sky. 1 hour passed, then 2. Still, no sign of Kilis. Musa's stomach tightened. Something wasn't right. He had no doubt that Kilis meant every word. He knew the older lion would never lie to him. If Kilis hadn't returned, it wasn't by choice. Something had happened. As hard as it was, Musa chose to wait one more day. Maybe Kilis had been delayed. Maybe he was searching for the right moment to slip away unnoticed. Maybe, but the next night came, and still, no Kilis. By then, none of them needed to say it aloud. Something had gone terribly wrong. This was it. The time had come. There was nothing left to wait for. No more signs. No more delays. They had to go, now.